Welcome to Illogically Speaking. I'm Sebi.
I'm Valeria.
I'm Viviana.
And I'm Alejandro.
And unfortunately,
Ignacio and Denise couldn't come today.
let's take a moment of silence. And the moment of silence is over. We have to make this video to address what's been happening with this podcast.
Okay. We have already made various videos. I mean, I have made various videos on Instagram saying why we haven't. And I think now is the time to lastly address it, that we are...
I was too depressed to make videos.
Why?
I don't know.
So, we are so very, very sorry for not uploading. And, okay, let me explain. Now, I think now we have more to talk about because for the last 2 times we've just been not knowing what to say. 2 times, and that's what I'm talking about right now. We've been doing this 2 times, okay? We did it once with Denise. Ignacio was in there. And then we did it once with Ignacio, and Denise was in there.
And both of those audio qualities were horrible, and that's why...
We couldn't upload it.
We couldn't upload... not that we couldn't upload that specific video, because if we
Of course we could,
yeah.
But the thing is, we don't want to give you bad audio. I mean, the first one with Denise wasn't bad. It's just that episodes were short and were not good. We didn't know what we were talking about.
Look. And let's say something. You guys might be like, oh yeah, everyone says that. We just want to give you the best quality. No, if you heard those episodes, you will literally bleed out of your ears.
No, you gotta understand. I remember when we were with Ignacio, and like the time when Ignacio and Denise wasn't here, we were in the room. We were just talking about the episodes, and they came out really long and they came out really good. But the thing is, afterwards we were in the room. We were just talking, and then we got the news that we can finally listen to them, and we listened to them, and we started laughing because laughing nervously because how when something's really loud on video and then it makes this weird sound?
Yeah. It makes not a popping sound, but
we don't know how to explain
it.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It was bad, guys. When I say bad, it was really bad.
And we tried to fix it, but when it was
bad.
fixed...
Yeah,
when
he agrees.
When it was fixed, it was...
so bad.
Not very different.
It wasn't different at all.
Thank you very much for trying to fix it.
Yeah.
But the audio was it couldn't really be fixed.
Yeah, it couldn't be saved. And that's why we're saying sorry, because we want to try the best we can to upload, but we also want to try to give you the best quality. And we couldn't, we can't really do both. If you know what I'm saying.
We're still starting out. We've only had 3 episodes, and we... the way that we planned out everything was truly, messed up. Because I remember when we tried to upload the first episode, we were going to upload 2.
But
2
that didn't
to,
work out.
Start, getting ahead.
Uh-huh.
We were going to upload 2 on the same day to get people excited. But then, since it was the first episode, many things we didn't know were going to go on. And then, since we already made those other 2 episodes on the same day, the same problem was happening. So we were like, we're not going to upload those. And then... the second time, I think, we uploaded, we made 3 and we only put 2.
Yeah, exactly. We made 3 and we only put 2. And the episodes that we've put out so far, I think, are decent. But if you guys notice, and that's how you know that we're we made this idea to make a podcast in a classroom, guys.
And the thing is, I'm proud of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I think that we're doing a good job so far for 13-year-olds not knowing what we're doing.
Nearly 14.
But we also acknowledge that we're also, at the same time, we're not doing the best job that we could. And we want to fix that. School is literally next week. So,
Literally
3 days. 3 days.
Okay,
next
I'm sorry.
week, same
Viviana.
things. Stop blurting out things. We're also going to try to not talk over each other like you always do. I'm sorry, I love her. It's just that...
They're twins, by the way.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, we were thinking of making an intro, a song, but I don't know about that.
We can't really do that.
I mean, we
can, but we can't really do that without even uploading episodes. Because
Yes.
we've had this podcast for 3 months?
No, 2
2
months.
2 months. And
And we've only
only done 3.
And that is something that we very much regret. We are so sorry. It's just that also of course, we try to get a day that we can all do it, but, stuff happens, life happens, and some of us can't come.
Tell us if you, because I also like the idea that not all of us can come in one day, because it adds a little bit of diversity to the podcast, because you can see everyone's, like, individual personality. But tell us if you would rather us, like, plan a specific day for, like, all of us to meet. Like, because maybe you guys are like, oh, man, Ignacio's not here today. I'm not going to see the podcast. I don't know. Just tell us what you'd rather.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we are also, if you can, suggest
ideas.
Topics, yes, because there's so many things we can talk about. But the thing is, as a group decision, I know, we've been trying to maintain a topic per episode. So we don't really...
No, and I feel like people like that, but it's that a topic per episode is also hard, but it's more organized, but it's hard in the sense that we have to talk about that topic, but we have to talk about that topic and branch off.
And I think that's fine. It's just that, like, right before this, we were, like, struggling. Because although we have so many things we can talk about, not having everyone here would feel like we're excluding them from these topics that would make a really good conversation. Although we are still going to have a good conversation. We're not saying that we're not. It's just that we would rather have those people to talk about the certain topics.
By the way, don't pity us. It's our fault.
Yes.
It's our fault. We're just venting. I don't know how to say it. We're just venting to you guys so that you can understand our situation, but do not feel pity for us, like, at all. It's our fault.
Also, if you guys have any suggestions, like, right now, we don't have... I guess it's just because we're starting, but I've seen, like, I don't know, like, give us... If you have any constructive criticisms, or I don't know what those are... I know it's constructive criticism, but I don't know what, like, that one word. Whatever. If you have anything that you'd like to tell us, please do. Because we want to give you not exactly what you guys... Okay, yeah, what you guys want, but make it good. I don't know. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I remember, like, the first episode. Since it was the first one, of course, like I had said before, we weren't that good. A lot of people told us in a nice way. We were like, oh, you guys were talking over each other. You guys were too loud, blah, blah. And that's what we like. So
tell us. Tell us those things, because we really want to improve and we want to continue this podcast, because it's fun. It's really fun, but we have to upload it. And it's something that we have to plan, but it's really fun, and we don't want to quit this podcast.
Yes, we really don't. It's like, of course, the last resort is just, like, ending this podcast. But the thing is, when you're in school and you have this idea, like, or any other little kid is just like, I'm going to make a YouTube channel, right? Like, everybody at least once has done that. And you think about all the possibilities.
Yeah,
you know that you're going to do it. But then you make one, and then you give up on the project.
Yeah.
That has been one of my fears for this podcast. I don't just want to quit on this, because we promised already so many people that we are going to do this. We don't want to disappoint.
And honestly, like, this is, like, not humble brag, but, like, there's a lot of people that I know, of course, they're my friends. They're going to tell me, like, oh, yeah, you're doing great. But, like, I know they're just doing that, but there's some people who, like, really want to see this podcast, and, like, we're trying to, and every time they're like, I really want to see the podcast, when's the next video gonna come? Like, I feel so sad, because we could have done better, but I know also that we want to give the best quality, and I don't know. It's, Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, give us also, like, other than criticism, like, not bad criticism, like, also give us tips, because I guess we also want to know.
You don't have to, but.
You don't have to. We're just saying, if you have any things that would help us grow an audience, because it's not that there's no point in doing it if nobody's watching, which, I mean, that's exactly what I mean. I mean, yeah. There's no point of doing this if nobody's like, of course we're having fun. That's the most important element. Like, everyone says, yeah, the important thing is to have fun.
That's true.
A lot of people say that. Of course, the important thing is to have fun.
But you guys have to understand.
But, like, you know, when YouTubers say, wait, I feel like if it's, views don't matter. All that matters is that I'm having fun. But they don't, of course they mean that,
Yeah.
but they don't mean it at the same time. Like, of course they need views to keep going to this channel. And that's, it's not that we only want views. Of course, we also want to entertain, but we can't.
But guys, you also have to understand, we're not renting out this studio, but we're like borrowing it. And if, I don't know, it's Valeria's dad who helped us get this. But I don't know, I feel like if we don't get enough followers or whatever, views or whatever, then, I don't know, they're not going to kick us out because he wouldn't do that. But
there'd be no point in coming or doing anything. We're not begging for help or subscribers. We're just I
feel like
saying in general in case of anything happens, you know?
Yeah. I feel like her dad would be like, oh, yeah, you guys could come in and do whatever you want.
Because at that point, it wouldn't be like video making. You'd just be coming here for play dates.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say, Alejandro?
Well, I just kind of have to say, if you have like anything you have to say to this podcast, please just DM it or comment on anything.
We cannot stress that enough. I mean, I feel like I keep repeating this, you know.
Yeah. We just want to give you the best quality, honestly.
Also,
that's all we want to do.
Because then
Come on, you're going to crush my dreams. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, after doing this is the third time we're doing it, and you may think that's not, like, a lot of times. Just that we've made, from 2 times, we made 6 episodes, right? And when you see that the episodes that you made didn't work out, and you're going to disappoint so many people that you know, it sort of hurts. We just can't stress this episode enough that we don't want to disappoint you guys.
Yeah, that's all we have to say. That's it.
Participate if we. Also, if you like, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying that.
Do if you want.
Also, recommend to your friends. I mean, just don't tell them you have to watch it, but just say like, oh my god, my friends are making this podcast, blah blah. Recommend. Also, if we ask you for things on Instagram, like
you better answer. I'm just kidding.
No, you better. But you don't have to be shy. I mean, I don't know.
Here, let's answer some questions.
Speaking
of the people who weren't shy.
Yeah. Speaking of what I was saying, let's answer the 3 questions that we got.
3 questions.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. Oh wait, let's cut this part. Wait, I'm not on the.
You don't have to wait. I mean, like, I think.
More people answered. Okay. Oh no, never mind. Okay. Yaden.Chichi asks, can you give us a teaser of any future episodes? No. Sorry, I love you, but no.
I mean, like, we haven't made them yet.
We haven't
even planned them, so.
Let me explain.
We're really disorganized.
Let me explain. No.
That's the content you're getting. Okay.
The last time we did that, I think that was for the 2nd episode or for the 3rd one, where we put like a little teaser, and I like that. I think he's not wrong. Of course, we're gonna keep doing it. I think we should keep doing it. It would look good. You know? So yeah. So now, another question from fellow Knack_Nikki. Don't move so much. You're gonna like
destroy the table.
Also
okay,
the
go.
audio. Whatever. So from Knack_Nikki, how did the idea of making a podcast start? Who came up with it? Love your podcast, by the way.
It was me. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
It was me and Valeria.
Okay, let me explain. I feel like in the first episode we like brushed.
Yeah, we brushed through it. Yeah.
So it was on, I think the week before the last week of school, where my teacher found out that me and my sister had a YouTube channel, so they were like playing it on the board. You know, you weren't there, but it was glorious. It wasn't a glorious moment, but it's not the most proud.
It all started when our teacher he
That's
put,
what I just said.
Yeah,
I
wait. Put a video of a kid in our class.
Of a kid in
our
our
class who was doing the Gangnam Style. He was amazing, by the way.
No, yeah.
And
And the thing is, I was like, said it like, you know, like casually. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, me and my sister used to have a.
yeah, we started reminiscing of all the YouTube channels that we've had.
Yeah, but I told the teacher specifically. I was just like, you know, me and my sister used to have a YouTube channel, and he was like, okay. And I was sort of expecting him to put it, but not really, like, because I just said it, like, whatever. And then he puts it. You know, everyone's enjoying it. Everyone's asking for another video, but I don't have that account anymore, sadly.
Yeah.
I don't know, but whatever. Well, and then afterwards we were like, oh, let's make a YouTube channel, blah blah. But I mean, like, YouTube channels are a lot of work.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more work than this because, you know, filming videos, coming up with content, blah blah. And I think the name was like made by Denise, was like Spice Up Your Life.
Spice up your life with like ones.
Yeah, I put it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
then we were like, whatever. So then later on, while
Sorry.
I was in Spanish class, and that was one of my favorite classes because my table was this kid named Santiago, special mention, then Alejandro and Ignacio. And we just did not whatever we wanted, but we made the dumbest jokes there, whatever. We had fun. And then we were talking about the podcast, and that's where we got, I think Ignacio was already on board with it. Like,
yeah,
during-
Ignacio was like, please, can I get a go?
like,
And yeah.
like during Mr. Suarez's class. So he was
Yeah.
already on board, but Alejandro hadn't known yet. And I told Alejandro, yeah, we're making a podcast. And I think, I don't remember how, but I think Ignacio wrote on a sticky note, illogically. And I was like, that could be a good idea. So I was just like, illogically speaking, huh? And that, it's not the best of names, but I feel like it's a pretty good one.
I didn't
Yeah.
come up with a name.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then that's where we got everyone together. We got Denise, blah, blah. My sister was, like, the last one to find out. Because, like, I don't have much classes with her. So when she found out, she's like, what? We're making a podcast?
She's like,
She had to be on board. She's my sister.
she's like, yeah, Valeria's like, never mind.
So, yeah.
What?
And then, like, before we made the first episode, I was planning the logos. And then from that, we started making accounts, you know, our YouTube account, Instagram, Snapchat. We don't really post on there, but whatever.
Yeah.
And Twitter, which Alejandro is taking care of, and you should be.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started thinking of the logos. And I remember I think we always kept the logo.
Look at these ideas. It was gonna be green.
I think you should just put it on the screen.
Okay, yeah.
Or whatever. Let me
It was gonna be green, and then I had this.
No, wait. Don't say it.
I came up with the little
Don't say it. Okay.
drawings.
Let me explain for the
Me.
people that are listening on
Look, I came up with the
Spotify
drawings.
that the first one, I chose this like mint green, and from the first part, I had always tried to use the logically speaking, but like distorted.
Like distorted, huh?
Yes, but the thing is, I had so many other ideas that if you follow my account, I'm not saying it because other people, like random people.
Yeah.
It's my private account, but I put I put ideas on there, and I didn't explain what they were for because
And then your Sebi.
there were
me,
so many good ideas. I think that every single one came out really good, but we ended up on the cartoon one, which
Yeah, because me, Sebi, the brilliant mastermind, like came up with this. It was this, and then I was like, "Can we put like our little? Oh crap! Can we put our little faces on it?" And she was like,
I didn't really like it, but whatever. Now that we have already started, I don't know.
And then this was the original one. This looks.
When what?
Look at this. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I feel like because that was like a quick sketch. It
Yeah.
looks like nothing.
I was so like. I'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah, but you know, I think if this keeps going, which I'm pretty sure it is, I think that we're of course, like I said, we're gonna try to make an effort to keep going. If this keeps going like we are,
Yeah, but
if we make not a season, but after let's say every 10 episodes, we can change the color of the background of the podcast, or change the design, sort of, not too much. Just say, you know, like we'll tell you, like like we said, if you want us, I think it's a good idea for like every like 10 episodes, I guess,
Yeah,
or
change the
6
cover.
episodes. Oh no, every 10 episodes we change the logo.
What am I doing?
but not too much. We're not gonna change the logo.
So much.
I'm killing myself.
Whoa.
We're not gonna edit the logo too much, but just like change the color or something. You know?
Uh-huh.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Alejandro, you're gonna the one who's gonna be answering the last question.
Answer the last question. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my
Come
god.
on,
We're
don't
not
be
gonna cut this
shy.
out, but yeah, you know,
Don't be
Pretty
shy,
good.
Alejandro. You can do it, promise.
here it is.
It's back.
Yeah, just say the account name.
The account name is
Yeah, no.
this. Okay,
This-
say it.
Vac 569
You want me to say it? No, you can say it. You got
Vac
this.
596 music said, "Can I be a guest?" And the thing
We don't
is,
know.
Yeah.
No, because the thing is,
Short answer, no. I'm sorry.
no,
I'm just kidding.
maybe.
I'm just
But
I'm
the
just
thing is,
kidding.
we don't want to keep promising people that they're gonna be guests.
just kidding.
Like we already have a promise,
No.
like a few people that
Uh-huh.
that they're gonna be coming on, and we still don't know when's the right moment to add a guest. I wasn't sure about today, but you know.
Yeah.
I think that on a future episode we can get one of our friends
If future episodes happen,
or someone special.
Yeah.
If someone
Jake
like
Paul, that's who I'm rooting for.
And
I
we
mean,
get
what?
more room.
What?
Yeah,
And
when-
not
we
more
get more
room, but
room.
if like someone's far away, we can do like like there's podcasts where they get people on calls, and then they like talk like that. They don't necessarily have to be here.
Okay, like a video call.
Yeah.
Edited.
I have a friend who lives in Dubai, and she really wanted to be on the podcast. She was just like, she was just like, oh, I'll go to a video call, and I'm like, okay, sure, maybe. Like I'm saying right now, I am not sure that.
God damn it, Valeria! Stop promising people
Yeah,
false promises.
Not false. They're not false. Of course, if this keeps going like how we want to, we're gonna keep like adding. I don't want to make any more promises. Sorry, I love you, Valeria. That's another Valeria, fellow Valerias. But maybe. That's.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So I think this is a good
I'm a
moment to
jokester.
end the episode because we didn't have any more questions. Well, yeah, this is a good
Yeah,
time
alright,
to end
yeah.
the episode.
Follow our social media. I also make false promises because I said that all the previous episodes I said that they were in the description below. They weren't, but I promise they're gonna be in the description below. Follow all our social medias. Twitter.
Yeah.
I think they're all on our Instagram. I mean, okay, not after, but like before this episode's come out, I'm most likely gonna be putting a post that says all the social medias. So look at that.
Yeah.
So thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Subscribe. Okay.
I mean, not subscribe.
No,
go
do
to
it.
go to Spotify. We need more listens on Spotify.
Yeah.
You
And
don't have
subscribe.
to. You don't have to see our beautiful faces on YouTube. You can just listen to our voices.
And
Be better.
subscribe.
And subscribe and listen on Spotify and maybe on iTunes. I haven't checked on that. I need to check on it because it was submitted for review.
Yeah. Also subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
We're done.
Now we're gonna talk about school. Viviana, if you're not sure about that, go ask